Elizabeth, thank you so much for the super thanks yesterday. Elizabeth has given us another Dan Vasc song to react to, and this one is Shaman Fairy Tale. And I don't want to waste a whole lot of time on talking about it or anything because I really don't know much about the song. I do want to mention a couple of things. One, if you want to show love and support to this artist and you want to help them grow their channel, I'll link ways for you to do that below in the description box along with myself if you so choose to do so. But with Dan Vasc, I mean, what haven't I already said to describe his talent? He is super talented. I really enjoyed our song selection from yesterday where he was taking things much slower, and it was My Immortal from Evanescence, and so he was taking things much slower, much more softer until like towards the end where he got a little bit louder, but overall he was very soft and you know, tender in the song, and I really love that. And so I hear a song like Fairy Tale and I'm thinking, this is going to be like a sweet song. It's going to be like a loving, sweet song, but I don't know because I never know what to expect. But I know we're going to listen to it right now. So let's go ahead and take a listen.
Jesu, Salvator Mundi.
Hold on. He's sounding like the monks in the church that sing. Is that what this song is going to be about? Let's start that over again. It sounds beautiful, right? Sounds like a hymn.
Jesu, Salvator Mundi, tue family souvenir, vos precioso sanguine, vos precioso sanguine, redemptisti.
So is that Italian? It looks Italian to me. I don't know if it is or not. Wait, I know this tune. Where have I heard this tune before? I know this tune.
Fair lady who stands on the wall, life is short and wait is long. The stars are waiting with the dawn. Fairy lady who stands on the walls, your tale has only begun. From far the nowhere land, the wind is blowing a sound well known. Fairy lady, your love is long gone.
No, wait, we'll go back. What? So I'm enjoying this one, like the way he's singing it, and then he I don't understand how he does it. How do you just go from like hot to cold like that, and then cold to hot, and then you know you just flip your switch and you go from like this almost like ballad, operatic, or Broadway-ish type of sound to doing a rock sound. You know, I get amazed by that, and I've heard other artists before try to do something like that, and then kind of like in that transition, it sounds a little messy. His doesn't do that, and I was just not expecting him to do that. You gotta warn me sometimes, Elizabeth, okay?
It's long gone.
hold on a second. Whew. So much power in his voice. So I want to talk about these lyrics because he hasn't actually sung this lyric yet, but it says, "'Cause all my crying may flood an ocean." And just a second ago, it was flooding a river. There's a lot of fish in the ocean. She must have been quite a catch. So I, you know, I feel like this is like a song, like, I have a hard time describing what I think the song is about. It's like we're talking about a fairy tale, talking about a female that he's really into, and he is loving him some her. But maybe she's not feeling the same way. She's long gone. And now he's crying out. And so I feel like when he's singing the song, it's like he's trying to sing across the oceans, across the river, across the mountains, across the fields. You know what I mean? Like trying to reach her with his voice. I don't know. It sounds like that's what he's doing. I'm going to pick up where we left off. I like how he plays with the registers on those two verses. Oh, it's about to get real. Look at his face. Go ahead, honey. I mean, there's rage coming out of his voice right now. Do you guys hear that? Like, I told you, he burrows in my eyebrows, and you know it's about to get real. He's going to do something crazy with his voice, and he does, right? But his, like, the way he's singing is just rage. Like, everything around me is crumbling, and it's because you left, and he's mad. Just saying. You hear the rage coming out of his voice. Really, really something crazy to hear sometimes. It's almost kind of scary, actually.
the sand.
And now he drops back into those lower notes and is just as calm and cool as a cucumber. Just saying, I don't know how he goes from on to off like that so quickly, you know, because he is. I mean, you saw him kind of like breathing his, like getting some air in him, right? So it's like now he's singing like this. How? I want to know. Don't y'all want to know? I want to know. I mean, I know he's trained, right? I want to know how you do that, though. Not that I can even sing, because I can't. I'm not a good singer. I will break your computer. I have plenty of other talents. Singing is not one of them. And so it's like, okay, I'm waiting to for the next surprise that he's going to give me. And the surprise is, while it's not an overwhelming sound, it's just the fact that he can go from on to off so quickly without missing a beat and not sounding like that transition is messy at all. Amazing.
He's turned into sparks that shine with a star, and by night he will always be there for his lady to stare, and thus he's never died.
Oh, that sounded menacing, didn't it?
Hey my friends, that was one more re-recording of a note cover here on the channel. If you don't know, I already recorded this cover 6 years ago. I will link it on the description below. I've been working very hard on my singing since then. Hopefully you will find that there was some improvement. Hey, I have a question for you and I want you to think hard about this one. Tell me one thing that you do today a lot better than 6-7 years ago. Let me know in the comment section below. My friends, I hope to see you next time. Meanwhile, here's a couple more videos for you to watch. Have yourselves an epic day.
I love that he says that, have an epic day. All right, so that was actually a good question. What do you do better today that you weren't doing as great 6 or 7 years ago? I wonder if anybody actually answered that. Let's see. And now I'm curious, just because that nosy factor that I have in me, I kind of need to know now if anybody answered that. Oh, look. 6-7 years ago, I was an engineer who listened to his medical friends say how amazing his day was. Well, I thought it was too late to make an old dream come true. Today, I'm just over a year away from graduating as a doctor. Oh, wow. That's pretty incredible. How long ago was 6 or 7 years ago? So we're talking about 2017. What do I do better now? I think DIYs, home improvement stuff. I totally do those a heck of a lot better now. But it was trial and error. I think with anything, if you're doing something that you enjoy doing, you're going to find trial and error. And that's going to do it for this one. If you like the content, you know what to do. But until then, I hope you live your life fabulously, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.